Hello everyone and welcome back again. So the other day I was contacted by a company called Signstek and they asked if I'd be interested in unboxing, reviewing and testing one of their products. Of course I said yes, because this is something that I think will be very useful not only here in the garden but also down at the allotment. This is a lawn rake, lawn levelling rake, and it needs assembling, and it comes with a nice simple little instruction manual there. I'm gonna pause that to have a quick look at it. It seems pretty straightforward. Now I have seen Terry King using one of these and I'm not gonna lie, I was considering buying one, but then a couple of days later the company emailed me, so I jumped on that opportunity. I am going to give my full honest review. I was hoping to test it out on the lawn today, but after trying all day yesterday to get the lawnmower started, I can't for the life of me get that going. I think it's the spark plug that's gone, so I've ordered a new one and that should be here by tomorrow, so hopefully should be able to get the lawn mowed and get a clip of using this in the lawn by the end of this video. But if you were to order one of these and it came in a boxer size, you'd think you've been sent the wrong thing. It is very well packed. There's 3 different sizes to choose from. I chose the size in the middle. It's basically, you've got one of these is one size, 2 is another size, and then the larger size is 3 of these. I thought 2 would be more than big enough for what I want it for. I don't need anything too big. I've only got a little lawn. These are, I think they're £57 on Amazon. I will pop the link in the description, so if it's something you're interested in, you can pop over and check out the link in the description and have a look at the different sizes and pick whichever best suits you. Right. And it also comes with a little spanner and 5 little bolts, so there's not too much to be putting together really. Step 1, those 2 together along with this. Box out the way. But so far I'm quite impressed. Seems very sturdy. Like I say, it was very well packed. I did have to go on a bit of a wild goose chase to find my parcel, as it got delivered to the wrong address. Well, they do provide you with a little spanner for this, but I do have a little socket set that will make this a bit easier. Now it's advised do this on a level ground, don't over tighten them, and just make sure that they're flush at the end here, because if you want to get your ground level, this has to be level. Pinch that up. Won't over tighten them until I've put it all together, and then I can go around and just pinch everything up just in case I need to undo them. Just makes it that little bit easier. Step 2 and bolts. Step 3, 2 nuts on here. Please pay, and it says on here, please pay attention to the tightness of the screws. Avoid over tightening to prevent hindering normal rotation. So this handle, you want it to be able to move about, so it's important not to over tighten these 2 nuts here. You could probably avoid that by adding a little washer, but there is none provided. But it should be okay, as long as we don't over tighten them. So I've kept quite away from that. I'll just do that, and then I can pinch either of them up if I feel it needs to be tightened a little bit more. There we go. Lovely. That's a nice tight fit. And these buttons, usually on a lot of things you find they're really hard to push down, but on these they seem quite decent. There's plenty of extension bits, so you can adjust the handle to whatever size you want, whatever length you're comfortable with. If you're really tall, then you might want the handle a bit longer, but if you're really short like me, you might want to leave 1 or 2 of these pieces out. And also depends on the job that you're doing. And if you want to keep it for storage, you can just pop that handle off quite easily. But the way that it folds down flat like that, it's not going to take up too much space. No risk of standing on it and hitting yourself in the face like you would with a normal rake. One more. And you do get 1 spare nut, just in case you lose one. There, out of the way. So we do have 2 extra extension poles if needed. Put them in the box. Just double check everything's straight, and then I'll just pinch these two up. Just make sure those two nuts are nice and tight. About another half a turn. Right, so that was rather easy to assemble. It's quite heavy, very solid. I really like this handle. Not much chance of that snapping or bending. Right, let's put it to the test. Outside the front of the polytunnel, I've had a piece of carpet down over here since I removed the raised bed that was out the front here, and as you can see, it's not very level. There's a lot of humps and dips in it, and a great big slug. So we're going to give it a quick go on here. Let's see what it has to say. And then I am going to empty a basket of dirt on here as well. And we'll just give that a quick going over as well. But this is all really compact. A bit of an idea to loosen this first. As you can see, it's just flattening it off, pulling any bits, any stones and bits out. So I'm gonna empty this out, just see how it does on that. See if it fills all these holes in. Oh, also got a few potatoes by the looks of it. Well, it's moving it round really nicely. Right, well, considering how dry that compost that I just emptied out onto there is, I'm quite impressed with that, and it seems to fill it in okay on the longer grass as well. So I might just give it a go where I've got a few holes in the grass there and just see how it works. Right then, so this area of the lawn, there's quite a few holes and divots, and it's just very uneven ground. There's quite a few dead patches of grass as well. That's because I've had plant pots out everywhere. So I'm just going to go over this. That seems to work really well on that. I would have rather been able to cut the grass first, but you can start to see where those holes were, and it's just filled them in just nicely. And the problem trying to do this with a normal rake or by hand is the grass that was already there gets flattened, and that ends up dying, and then you just end up in a bit of a vicious circle. But this seems to clean the grass and bring it back up through the dirt that you've just emptied down. And it is quite effortlessly pulling this thing back and forth. It just slides over really nicely. Right, well, I'm very impressed with that. I will be doing the whole lawn, but I will wait until I've cut the grass to do the rest of it. But you can see quite clearly where the holes were, and it's filled them in quite nicely. So yeah, works really well. If this is something that you are interested in trying or buying, there are links in the description below, or head on over and check out the website, which will also be in the description as well. And I'd just like to say a massive thank you for giving me the opportunity to test this product, and it is one that I would highly recommend if this is what you need to do. Right guys, that's going to be it for me today. Just like to say a massive thank you for watching, and catch you on the next one. Bye for now.